explain a little bit about, like, for those people that are, listening and watching, that what is StockX? What is StockX and these platforms like StockX, Goat, eBay? Is this like a way you, instead of going into the store, you would just use these apps to buy these shoes at retail? Or what, if you can go a little bit how these work?
Okay, so StockX, before it was StockX, was Campless. That's what the company was.
Oh, wow.
What Campless was a website that scraped data from eBay, which at the time was the leading aftermarket for sneakers.
Wow.
So hype sneakers that sold out pretty fast. If you wanted to get them secondhand on the aftermarket, eBay was the go-to place. If you're not, doing something locally, even if you were doing something locally, you could connect with people through eBay.
Okay.
So what?
So Craigslist is out of the question.
I mean, Craigslist was a platform to use, but eBay was the platform.
Got it. Okay.
For sneaker reselling. You still had Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Facebook groups. That was a good place to exchange shoes. Forums online, Nike Talk, but the
giving the sauce out there, guys. Listen, giving the sauce out there.
The place at the time was eBay, and eBay it could be a little intimidating to somebody that doesn't understand the platform.
Right.
Like the way you would kind of determine the price is you would say, I'm looking for Jordan 1 bread. And
get your head knocked off.
You would see prices everywhere.
Yeah, because it was like crazy expensive.
Yeah, but if to understand the market, you would probably you would list them by sold. You would see that, okay, people have purchased in the last 90 days if sold at an average price of this.
So there's a system to this. Like you just don't go on there and just, okay.
And it was very, like, not too many people were doing this. But what Campless did was, they automated that process. They would take all the sold listings from eBay and then they would present it to people free. This is free information to the people. So people would see, okay, now I know that like the Jordan 1, a fair market value price for that is $600.
So it was like an almanac or something or maybe like what is it? Like a backlog. Like a price guide.
This is probably the best way to it's kind of like how if anyone trades stocks, the market determines the price. Whatever somebody's willing to pay for something, that's what the price of a stock is.
Okay.
So if Apple is at 120, it's only at 120 because someone is willing to buy it at that price.
Got it.
And so all Campless did was collect that data, what people were willing to pay for something, what people were actually paying for something, and then presented that price to
Makes
people.
sense. Okay.
And I don't remember exactly how long Campless was free and available for people, but then a billionaire investor came, and that's when StockX was kind of came to what it is now.
Right.
What it is now is a middleman for a buyer and a seller. So they make a commission off of, if I'm willing to sell a shoe at a certain price and you're willing to buy something at a certain price, they'll take a fee from me, they'll take a fee from you.
Got it.
And that's how they make their money. And now it's become they're kind of like the benchmark, or like that's how you kind of gauge what something is worth.
So if I'm buying anything from the reseller community, I'm going to go to StockX first, look at that price, then I'm going to purchase.
Right. And that'll give you an idea. And I mean, they've done a great job of, when you type in a certain shoe on Google, they're probably the first listing that's up there. You'll always see. And like they've even expanded beyond just sneakers now. They're into all types of different commodities. You can buy watches, handbags,
so do you
collectibles.
Think that data that they have and the analytics that they're using is really their strong point to the market versus compared to like your eBay?